Got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the whip. Tighten up. Jam. We're going to 53. We're going to 54.
Prescott now. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To throw, it's Wentz. Now he's flushed out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Under 10. Mike 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Aguilar has it. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Wentz. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Here we go, 46. Kill.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This fielded at the 2. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. In that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Wentz now to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Wentz to throw again. This is caught by Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check, 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 check.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Going up top. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 37 yards, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. There goes Allen Hurns. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Allen Hurns, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 54. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people. That's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line. Here we go. Going to 54. Line. Get off the field. Check. Check. Check.
Prescott.
Six guys. Check.
And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, It's unbelievable.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, team 6, team 6. 54, right there, 54, Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 23-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 53.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 77 yards. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Boston Scott, 93 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. To throw is Prescott. Being chased out left. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Eagles. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Off the play fake, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
47. Then we're going to 53. Check hot route. Hot 26.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia!
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down. 60 outlaw. 54 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. 22 jet. Cover. 22 jet. Final. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, alert 3. Oh!
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now it's Jackson, letting one go deep for Roberts. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to win.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Michael Gallup. A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, G. Tie it left. Hey,
Prescott on first down. And it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, Prescott again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long for Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a set.
This is caught inside the 15. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
At the 44-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Check, watch it before. Tackles.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson, flushed out right. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Jackson on first down, on the move to his left. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
54, Mike, 54. Let's get off the field, D. He's coming. Double up. Check 99.
To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Crunch, put up. Switch gears, switch gears.
Jackson will keep it. And I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Check, 48, the mark. 47. Here we go. Check 3, check 3.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And a Cowboy first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stop in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On the left side, Gallup's got it. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
So don't say nothing. Check 37. Shoot.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Alert 3, alert 3. Go to 54, line.
Prescott from the gun, looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 57 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right.